Hello, Play of Life Global Community, friends and colleagues. I wanted to wish you very, very happy holidays for 2025. Can we believe that it's the end of 2025? I cannot. It's been an incredible year for us personally. My son has turned 2. My husband and I have had amazing times together as a family, seeing our little boy grow, and now we are welcoming our second born due in May, a little girl, and we are so excited to celebrate that with you all. This year has been an amazing year for Play of Life and active learning. A little bit quieter than usual thanks to my situation now as a mum and only working 2 days a week. But we have graduated 2 groups of the Play of Life level 1, and we have level 2 starting in February next year, and other groups starting as well. We have published our book together with Carlos, Feelings Aloud. I'll let him talk more about that, but it's been such an honor to share that, being co-authors together with my sister as well, Stephanie Raimundo, writing the chapters on active role theory coined by my father, and the Enneagram, and how we can put them together to help us to grow and learn more, but also to help our clients better as well. So if you haven't seen it yet, have a look at Feelings Aloud on our website. We'll pop the link in below, but I'm going to let Carlos now talk a little bit about Feelings Aloud.
Thank you, Melanie, for giving me the opportunity to talk about Feelings Aloud. This book has been for me one of the biggest satisfaction of this year because I wrote it with my 2 daughters. What a privilege. In the book, I use my life not to be self-referential, but just to use in the experience I have, the good and not the very good in the family, to be able to talk about different issues, like how to deal with pain, how to deal with forgiveness, and a lot of these lessons they are teaching from my parents. I also look at the essence point of the book, that it is how to notice and name our emotions, our feelings, because everything we think and everything we do is based on our emotions. So, for us to be able to notice them, to be aware of them and name them, is the beginning to start regaining or gaining control on our life, to have agency in our actions, and especially what are the thoughts and emotions that we allowed then to come inside us and what to do with them. And we go through different feelings, and we separate what is the difference between emotions and feelings. Emotions is what we feel in the sense that we react to a situation, but it's not named. When we name the emotion, this becomes a feeling, and this is when we started regaining control about it. We also talk about the brain, how the brain works and how the brain processes all of that information that help us understanding that, again, to regain control in our life. What for? Because each one of us wants to be the best of ourselves. And due to pain and suffering and trauma and sometimes culture or things that we don't know, experiences, we have become who are not really what we're meant to be. So we can work more actively, more intentionally by working our emotions, our feelings, to name them, to start becoming closer to the person I want to be. And that will feed our relationships. So our relationships will become closer to what we desire, what we want in our life. And this book has also been very useful for people for self-help, but also for those who are in counseling, in therapy. They have helped them to be aware of certain feelings and bring them into therapy. So the possibilities are many. I'd like to say thank you, Melanie, for this year. Thank you, everybody, for your companionship. And I hope you have a wonderful end of the year, and especially looking at next year to becoming closer and closer to the person we want to be, and especially to contribute a little bit to the world we want to enjoy.
So as we wrap up for the end of the year, we would love to invite you to do a few little things to sum up and to round off the end of the year. If you're a Play of Life practitioner, it's a beautiful time to do the Pillars of Life. And another way of doing the Pillars of Life is what we call the Ribbons of Celebration, which we will add in the link below, but also in this email thread. We also have this little ebook written by Carlos called Holidays Can Kill. Also very important for us to be reading now as we are coming to we are in the beginning of December, and we can start preparing to end the year well and not burnt out. Very important, not only for ourselves, but our family, our friends, and our clients. The last thing is that at the end of each year, Carlos and I like to reflect on our biggest learning of the year, and we like to sum it up into the word of the year. So for me, my biggest learning and my word for the year is being present. Being present as a mum and as a therapist. That with my priorities time-wise, I have had to put being a mum, putting self-care and being a wife, and being a therapist above other things. Unfortunately, then that impacts business things, but with time constraints, I've had to make those priorities to be present with those people. So what's your word of the year? And again, wishing you a very, very happy holiday period. All the best from the Play of Life team, and we hope to see you at our catch up in 2026. See you soon.